I'm Sam Reddy. My registration number is 1+821. This is my 8th lab experiment in case of the experiment is deployment diagram, and the aim of the experiment is to draw a deployment diagram for the given application. The given application for me is a cab booking system. So basically, the deployment diagram usually consists of the hardware parts like humans, computers, systems, all the databases. What are the hardware systems or components that are involved in an scenario will be should be designed in are depicted in deployment diagram. And let's see the uh, what are the hardware components involved in cab booking system. So basically, when we see the cab booking system, the hardware component that first come into our mind is basically the human. I mean, what are the user interface? User is the first basic uh, hardware component involved in the booking system. Later then it goes to the mobile. Whatever the application or whatever the source that is user is using for booking a cab will be like mobile, a motor skin display, like again the human interface like user, cab driver, cab GPS system. These all act as the main hardware systems in an deployment diagram. And this it also includes like web servers, databases, and user databases. Cab booking database server, it's an hardware like we use some hardware physical memory storage material for storing all the data that is user being transferring or using in this scenario. So cab booking server is also like we use some IP6 or IPv6 routers for this purpose. So since there are hardware or physical components, we are depicting them in the deployment diagram. And later mobile or PC, what are the application we use, and these mobile or PC are dependent on monitoring. I mean, they're dependent. So we need to use dependency connection over there to connect the monitor screen display. If there is I mean, if there is no screen to display, then mobile or PC will be waste of. I mean, there will be like a waste product. So I mean, and there is an associated interlink. Here I'm using association for the other components. The association goes like this. Then comes the user, and this cab driver is dependent on driving license. If there is no driving license and the driver is not licensed, then then we may not be preferring this particular cab driver. So the cab driver is dependent on driving license, and these all the hardware components should be represented with a cuboid so-called node in this deployment diagram. That's all. Thank you.